We're told in the book of Genesis that the temptation, the accusation was, surely you won't die. He just doesn't want you to be like him. So it's all comes down to, oh, Satan just accused our Creator of being a liar. Something else was put in my mind. I'm not saying it's not true that he accused him of being a liar. I think he's a little more wily than that, though. Because I've met a lot of people who are wily. And the really effective ones, they know how to get to you. So, Hua, or Eve, as she's more abundantly known, more widely known, she's brand new. Adam gave her the rundown. We're not supposed to eat from that tree. Or the Creator said, I would die. So I'm extending these instructions to you. Don't eat from this tree. Otherwise, she's just the apple of everybody's eye, so to speak. Everybody loves her. No harm's gonna come to her. Perfect existence. Perfect innocence. Perfectly naive. And so much love. She doesn't fear any harm coming to her. Okay, I won't eat from that. But she's not native to fear, so she doesn't do it out of fear of dying. She just doesn't do it because she doesn't need to. She's got all this perfectly good fruit. If Satan just walked up to her and said, oh, he lied about that. You're not going to die. I know. I ate of it. I'm not dying. He just doesn't want, he feels threatened. He doesn't want us to eat from it. That's the only reason why. He feels threatened. That's why I'm here. I intimidate him. He knows I'm stronger than him. Even be like, dude's the liar. Like, no thank you, sir. However, if he's asking your questions, did he really tell you you can't eat from that? Oh. Surely he wouldn't kill you. He loves you. Well, yeah, he does. He does love me. And I don't fear that he's ever going to harm me. I don't fear him. I don't fear, like, in that way. Yeah, I'm too important to him. He'll forgive me if I just take a little taste. Like, what does this mean? What is evil? Like, see the difference? They play on that. And how many of us walk around convinced, I obey all the laws that I can, I work hard, I help other people, I'm a good person. There's no way, if there is a creator who's gonna come and judge the people, that he's gonna judge me wrong. I never even had a speeding ticket. I am a good person. Life is hard. Maybe I'm not perfect, but I'm a good person. People tell me I'm good all the time. That's so good of you. Oh, you're so thoughtful. I hear it all the time. If there is a creator, I'm fine. Surely, he wouldn't let me die. That to me is more plausible than a spirit entering a snake and the snake coming up and say, he lied to you. You're not going to die. He's just afraid you're going to be like him. She was already created in his image. She was already like him. She didn't have anything to gain in that respect. It was a challenge to her belief in reference to, was she good? Or did she deserve to die? Like, that false sense of security. Like, we're doing what's right and I'm obeying all the commands. If I do this one little thing, it's like, alright, so I don't ever go to church, I don't ever read my Bible, but I'm a good person. Oh, I don't sleep with married people. I'm a good person. I help the elderly. I work taking care of wiping elderly people's butts. I'm good. If I don't do that, he'll forgive me. And then you go in the scriptures and you read accounts like Aharon, Aaron's sons, the high priests of Israel, when it was all at the beginning, his sons it was their turn to serve in the temple. They had a few drinks beforehand. They didn't exactly follow the, drunk. Oh, where's that incense guy? I don't know. Here, let's just put this incense on there. Struck dead. Aaron, you are not allowed to mourn from them. Do not shed a tear for those boys. They did wrong. These were favored people in a not just anybody could go into those parts of the temple anytime they wanted. There's an outer court for the not so special people. These were the special people. And even the special people died when they violated the commandments. So surely, he would kill any single one of us for eating that fruit, for that one sin, for not following the commandments, not listening to them. And I think it's safe to say there are very few people on this earth that do not know that the Bible exists. And even out of those people, in the woods, far, far, off in the forest, off in the jungles, nobody ever goes to, their ancestors, before they went so far into the forest to avoid war and everybody else, they had access to it. Everybody is a descendant from Adam, Noah, and Noah was a righteous man. His children knew the Torah. They observed the feasts and the Shabbat. They knew. The neighbors all knew. How do you know when to attack a Jew? Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. They at home, they aren't even allowed to lift a finger. You show up on the Shabbat. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. And as far as pagans and atheists, they taught me more about the Bible than I ever learned in church. Of course, it was to show me how awful it was, but that they knew the Bible better than any proclaimed Christian that I had ever met. And I mean, I had become a Jehovah's Witness. Coming out of, Catholicism, Catholic schools. Like, And here people who were in opposition to it knew it better than I did or anybody. They could answer questions that nobody else could answer for me. Surely we're going to be held responsible. Surely. And he called the Creator a liar. It doesn't have to be an either or. Okay, when it comes to beliefs, doctrines, principles, our Creator works. I always say we are multidimensional, multifaceted beings, just like our Creator. There are many dynamics to absolutely everything we do. Like they talk about the butterfly effect. A butterfly flaps its wings and it can change the world, where the entirety of the world is going. Surely that little butterfly matters. If it goes against its nature, if it gets corrupted, it must be destroyed. If it starts sucking blood, people gonna be squashing them pretty little butterflies. Hopefully that helps. And hopefully it might wake us up to our own mindset. I think that is probably the purpose behind why I was given this expounded upon, maybe expanded perception of what was actually expressed there in the garden, is so that maybe not only could I be waking up to my own, like, my grandmother thought absolutely nobody would. Who would not like you? Who would? Not my little. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, she would say my first and second name, like, in a very loving way. It wasn't you heard your middle name only when you were being yelled at. No. I was so dear. It was, oh, who would hurt my little first and middle name? Like, yeah, get over it, girlfriend. Because there's plenty gonna hurt you if given the opportunity or forced to. Could you imagine? You have that power. Your Creator wants nothing other than for you to be happy, healthy, and safe always. But you're going to force His hand because you don't want to make an effort to get to know Him, how to get into that safe space. And He just cannot have you there hurting all the other ones who are just as good as you. Except they chose to stay within the safe boundaries of His Torah, His will, His way, and His blessings. May you choose life.